Alright, I'm Splash FPS. I ended Immortal 3 last next, and a couple of my friends were telling me I should try this AIMSTARS method that has been pretty popular lately. Um, Currently I'm Immortal 1, I'm about to be Immortal 2. There's been a lot of hype around this aim method, and I'm excited to give a brutally honest review because, uh, as an aimer myself, I happen to try out all of these different methods, and if it improves me, that's always a plus in my eyes. So let's get right into it. Alright, so this method starts with going into the range and standing on the little pedestal, or like ledge, I guess, and then just tapping bots and then slowly adding in movement, which it's a pretty common routine. Um, Although the AIMSTARS method really specifies being on this ledge right here. Just consisting of tapping heads like this, making sure you can cleanly hit all of them. You know, you're not panicking going left, right. Um, this is really good to help like work on your mouse control and reaction speed to when you realize your crosshair is on a target. And after doing this for a while, it says to added movement, just like strafes left and right, doing the exact same thing. Then once you do those two for a couple of minutes, I would say, personally for me, I would do it for around 3 minutes for each of those. Then you come here, stand in the middle, do the same thing, tap heads, no movement, just strictly trying to hit only headshots. Same thing, eventually add in movement. Me, I like keeping this part really neutral and flicky with my overall movement. Because when I'm peeking in game, it's never just like this. There's always something thrown into it. It is never consistently the same. Because every scenario is different. Alright, and then it tells you to go to ISO. I've seen this before, but this is when ISO first originally released this form. And it's just kilowatt and orb. I know some people try to be calm with this, but as you build up, you should want to go faster and faster. After this, or I don't know if it was before or not, pop jet knives, stand in the middle here, and then you glide up, try to kill as many bots before you hit the ledge again. For me, I'd say trying to get around 3 to 4 bots. That's like my range of, I think, being able to consistently kill depending how close they are. Like for sure 3 always, but and then after this, you leave the range, and it says to do three death matches. 2 with regular guns like Vandal, Phantom, blah blah blah, whatever you want to use, and then the third one you want to use Sheriff only. Seriously focusing on the movement and making sure you stay calm when you're aiming. I think are the 2 most important things when you're doing these death matches. And always making sure you're like not spraying is another big thing. These people who overly spray almost all the time will be losing these gunfights. Like there's this notion about like calm aim, which it's all about aim styles. People like can move their like
you're done.
People's movement are different. Nobody's the same. You can try to replicate. So like if we were saying like Alexander, right? We're trying to replicate Alexander. He's very smooth with his transitions. But then someone like Hayode, really flicky, extremely fast, heavily like oriented on crosshair placement and pre-aim, but both very, very good aimers. I've always, like ever since Team Deathmatch came out, I've always preferred doing TDMs over deathmatches. Just because the deathmatch spawns right now are very, very questionable. I will be using this method for about, I'd say, a week, and then I might post another video on whether or not it actually improves me. This is just my first impression of the AIMSTAR, I guess that is what we're calling it. But essentially it's just an aim routine, aim like warm-up, which is always very, very good to have. Going into games warmed up and prepared, confident in your aim, will always be better than being unsure, you know, lack of confidence. And that's almost anything you do.
Pathetic. Three souls. 4 dead.
Alright, heading into deathmatch number 2. Last one I was really focusing on trying to keep my aim calm as possible while being able to react fast. And that's what I think should always happen with how people are aiming.
Deathmatch.
Like, what are these spawns? This is why, like, I gravitate towards TDM more. There's no reason why I should be boathouse and that guy is spawning behind me. 3 people in a deathmatch, that is definitely one flaw about the AIMSTAR method. Having to play deathmatches and having it be like 2 to 3 people, like why? Why? Like I don't understand. So that's 2 out of the 3 deathmatches done. There's 1 left. Hopefully we get one where everybody doesn't leave, but we'll see. 3rd and final DM. They say to use Sheriff only. I see this also being fine just using the Guardian, but for, you know, fully trusting the AIMSTAR method, so I will be using a Sheriff. This part of the deathmatch, only partially agree with, because I understand being at a gun disadvantage in the real game is a very real thing, and it happens very frequently. But having to play death matches like this, where you're just getting one-tapped everywhere you swing, and
10 kills
give it a share,
remaining.
it does make the routine seem, I don't know, very. I find it like very dragged on. I don't think 3 death matches. I think I would rather do 3 team death matches. Like practice these pistols, because you can even use a ghost.
5 kills remaining.
That's my personal opinion on having to do 3 death matches. But personally, I've never seriously liked doing death matches either.
1 kill remaining.
I've always just sat in the range. Alright, well, let's deathmatch 3 down. I didn't do too well, but it's okay. The final, step of the AIMSTAR method is an aim labs routine. I did record me doing this routine. It all corrupted though. If you just go on aim labs, look up AIMSTAR's method, it'll bring you to that. And then yeah, I played a ranked game. Went pretty well. Won 13-4. Match MVP. I did some extra warming up though, because I felt like after the death matches, since I don't normally play them, I wouldn't have done as well. So I played some TDMs, and I think that this method is, there's nothing like too special about it. It's a warm-up method. I think that people should find their own personalized version of this. Like personally, I think I would sub out the death matches for just TDMs. I think the range part is very solid. Really helps you build mouse control. It's a big thing for a lot of Valorant players, is lack of mouse control, and having that warm-up routine really practices on you confirming your kills, which in ranked eventually that's gonna like skyrocket your performance. Overall, I would say the AIMSTAR method, I will say it is a bit overhyped, but I do think it is a solid warm-up. I would recommend this if you don't really warm up. If you've never really warmed up, I would strongly recommend using this. But if you're like I'd say ascendant or higher, and you already have your own personalized warm-up routine, I would just stick to that, stick to what you know works for you. But yeah, if not, if you're exploring new warm-up methods, I would say the AIMSTAR method is probably one of the best warm-ups out there right now. Yeah. Thanks for watching.